Namaste students, hope you all are doing well at home. Today we will continue the same topic, voices, and I will teach you how to change some typical sentences with some rules and with some logics into passive voice. So there are lots of sentences in which no logic and no rules are applied, but I will teach you everything with logic and rules. So look at the board. I have written something on the board for you. If the active sentence is based on the structure, the given structure, the structure is given subject plus verb plus preposition plus object. If I write the sentence on the board, the judge inquired into the case. The judge inquired into the case. So which structure I have written for you on the board? The structure I have written for you, subject. So the judge is the subject. Verb, so inquired into inquired is the verb, into is the preposition, and the case is the object. So everything is given according to the structure I have written, subject plus verb plus preposition plus object. Then the sentence is changed into the base of following structure. I'm going to write a structure for you like passive subject plus auxiliary verb. Passive subject means when the subject will come here, it will be a passive subject plus main verb plus preposition plus passive object plus passive object. Passive subject plus auxiliary verb. Now the case is the object. We will write the case here. Okay, I'm going to change it here. The case, here it is object, here it become passive subject. Auxiliary verb, the case inquired into was changed into inquired, shows that this is past simple tense. So past simple tense is there. So which form of verb we are going to use? Second form. It is given. So the case was were. You know that if the sentence is past simple in passive voice, we use was and verb as a helping verb. So inquired into, the case was inquired into by the judge. So we just need to focus on the preposition given here. Preposition in active sentence given with the verb inquired into, and in passive voice it is also with the verb inquired into. This is students get confused that how to change the sentence, how to change the verb given with the preposition. So verb is already given and we will keep the preposition with the main verb. So this is the way, this is the pattern to change. If I say the girl laughed at him, I will write some more sentences for you so that you can understand it very easily, and this is a very simple way to change. So the girl laughed at him. The girl laughed at him. The girl laughed at him. Again, laughed at. Laughed is the verb, it is given, so this is the second form. First of all, what you need to do, recognize the tense. After that, at is given with the verb, then change it. It's very simple. Him is given, we will change he into him and him into he, because both are interchangeable. So how you will change? He is singular. With singular we will use was, because this is past simple tense. He was laughed at. The preposition will remain with the verb. This is This is the main thing you need to learn in this type of sentences. He was laughed at by the girl. By the girl. He was laughed at by the girl. And if I say he was searching for, he was searching for his brother, his sister, and he was searching for his lover. His lover. He was searching for, or she was searching for her lover. He was searching for her lover. If I write she was, so I will write here her, not he. She was searching for her lover. Was is given. Search is the first form of the verb. Ing is given. So past continuous tense. How we recognize? Was is given, if was were is given, and V1 plus ing, so past continuous tense is given. Her lover will come here. Her lover. Her lover is singular or plural? It is singular, only one lover. And so her lover was. Then we will add being. Her lover was being searched for. Her lover was searched for by her, and full stop. So I will give you some sentences to change. And interrogative sentences or WH questions in which who, whom, I will write it for you. Interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences and WH sentences. Sentences which begins, which starts with whom and which. Whom and which. Interrogative sentences which starts with whom and which starts with WH questions in which whom and which is used, which starts with whom and which is used. So sentence change according to passive voice, according to which. If I suppose I am going to write a sentence for you. After observing that sentence, that how I will change it, you will understand it immediately, that how to change it. Which teacher taught you? Which teacher taught? Which teacher taught you? I have told you the sentences which begins with whom and which, how you will change. Which teacher taught you? Taught is the second form of the word. Teach, taught. Without helping verb, if second form is given, then this is past simple tense for sure. How you will change? Which is changed into by which. By which. By which teacher. By which teacher. You. With you, which helping verb we will use? Was or were? Always were. Were you. And third form of the verb, taught. By which teacher were you taught? Listen, WH, which is always changed into by which. Teacher remain as it is. You is the object become the subject. So by teacher were you taught. And whom did you laugh at? Whom did you laugh? Whom did you laugh at? And question mark is here, question mark is also here. So without, if in passive form, if I have not written the question mark, so this is mandatory for everyone to write the question mark. Who was laughed at? Did. Listen to me, first of all you have to recognize the tense. Did is given, so we always use did in past simple tense. So who was laughed at? Whom is changed into who. Who was laughed at? Who was laughed at by you. And again question mark. This is the pattern to change these sentences. I will write a sentence for you and you will change it. You will change it. You will change it and ask me the questions after watching the video, and you will give the answer of the sentences that I am going to write in the comment section. In the comment section, you have to give the answer of these the sentences which I am going to write. For whom will you murder? Whom will you murder? Whom will you murder? Whom is changed into who. Will indicate that this is a future simple tense and first form of the verb is given. Whom do you like the most? If I write whom do you like most, not the most. Whom do you like most and question mark is given. Whom do you like most? Do indicate that this is present simple tense. Do indicate that this is present simple tense. How you will change? Who is liked most by you and a question mark. You will change it and tell me in the comment section that how to change it. So who always change into whom is always changed into who, and who is changed into by whom. So do indicate that present simple, that's why we have used is. Who is liked most by you, and same is someone displeases her. Next is in passive sentences we also use prepositions. In passive we also used prepositions. Which prepositions? About prepositions I have already told you. So in passive sentences we also use prepositions after other than by. In passive sentences we also use prepositions other than by. In all the tenses maximum we always use by to make the passive form of the sentence. To make passive voice we always use by, but by is not only the prepositions which is used while changing the active sentence into passive one. There are lots of sentences in which we always use a passive sentence. If I write Mr. Vikas knows me, full stop. Mr. Vikas knows me, and how I will change it? Me is changed into I and I is changed into me. Interchangeable both are. And Mr. Vikas knows me. If I say me change into I, with I, knows is the first form of the verb. First form of the verb indicate that, and know is the first form, and S or es is always used in the present simple tense. So this indicates that this is present simple tense, and while changing the sentences of present simple tense we always use is-mr as a helping verb. So this is I, with I we always use am. I am third form of the verb. Know, knew, known. I am known by Mr. Vikas, not by Mr. Vikas. I am known to Mr. Vikas. I am known to Mr. Vikas. So we have not used here by, because we also use lots of prepositions other than by. His behavior shocked me. If I say his behavior shocked me. His behavior shocked me. Again, me change into I am shocked. I am shocked. Not by, shocked at. I am shocked at his behavior. I am shocked at his behavior. I am shocked at his behavior. So we have again not used by here, we have used at. So next, Sudhir Babu satisfied me. If I write here, Sudhir Babu satisfied me. So again, me, I am satisfied. I am satisfied, not by, with. I am satisfied with Sudhir Babu. I am satisfied with Sudhir Babu. So I will provide you a list of these verbs with which prepositions you have to use. So you have to keep it in mind. The next is inactive. Let me take a chalk. Inactive sentence, subject, verb, object, complement. Subject, verb plus object, complement. If the active sentence are based on the structure, let me write. If the active sentence are based on the structure, if the active sentence is based on the structure, subject plus verb, subject plus object complement plus object complement. Subject plus verb plus object complement plus sentences are based on the structure, then sentences will be changed into passive voice on the basis of examples given below. If I write they elected him, they elected him secretary. They elected him secretary. The translation of this, how you will change subject plus verb plus object complement. So this is the structure. This is the subject plus verb, him, secretary. So this is the him is the object and a secretary. So this is object complement. This is because this is complete. If I say they elected him, the question is left what they elected him? Secretary. So this is the object complement in the sentence. So how you will change? He was elected. Elected is indicating that this is past simple tense, and him is changed into he and he changed into him. He was elected secretary. He was elected secretary. So if the sentence is based on this structure, so how you will change into passive voice on the basis of given example. So he was elected secretary by them. You will not write by them. If object complement is given, you will write simply he was elected secretary. That's it. The sentence is in passive voice. You need not to write he was elected secretary by them. You will not write it. Okay. Directive. They made him. If I write they made him general. They made him. If I write they made him, what they made him? General. General. They made him general. So object complement is given. So made is the second form of the verb. This is present simple, past simple tense. So he was made general. If I say he crowned him king. He crowned him उन्होंने उसको एक क्राउन दिया. क्राउन मीन्स ताज दिया. किस चीज का? That's it, king. Object complement is given. If object complement is given, then he crowned him king. So how you will change it? He was crowned He was crowned king, not by him. He was crowned king by him. I will write a sentence, you have to change. We made him captain. I am writing here, we made him captain. We made him captain. How you will change? You have to change. We made him captain. So he changed into him, he changed into he. Made indicating that this is past simple tense because second form of the verb is given. Subject plus second form plus object. In which tense we are using? We use this structural formula only past simple tense. So past simple tense is given. He was made captain, not by us, because object complement is given. So this is the pattern to change them in which object complement is given. He was made a captain. Now if I will write, we appointed him cashier. We appointed him cashier. If I only write we appointed him, हमने उसको appoint किया, क्या appoint किया, that is not clear. So object complement cashier, it is completing the object. So completing object complement. We appointed him cashier. Again him is second. We appoint him. If I write appoints him, then it will become present tense. And we appoint, this is past simple tense. He was appointed, third form of the verb. Appointed. We appointed him. He was appointed cashier. He was appointed cashier. So this is 2 or 3 patterns I have discussed today with you in this video, and I think everything is clear to you. If still you have any doubt, you can take your queries. You can when you will watch the video, so you can ask me whatever you want to ask in the comment section, and you can also SMS me. I have tried to teach you each and everything, and even the formulas, and because there are lots of typical sentences in active voice which you have to change in a passive voice. So grammar is a matter of practice. The more you will practice, the more you will learn it. Hope you understand it. Okay, thank you. Stay safe. And just stay safe, wash your hands, and maintain the social distancing. Thank you.